Once done with Fontaine, the Leprechaun is spotted searching the house for the flute.
What we gonna do? I don't know, man.
See, the mix of a douche and a jelly is very, very, very combustible.
Why does Fontaine own douche?
And I seriously doubt mixing douche with anal lube makes a combustible compound. After setting the Leprechaun on fire long enough to get away, they decide to go hide at the local church, but not before going by Post's grandmother's house, which is basically there just to throw some more racial stereotypes at us.
Boy, where you been? I needed somebody to massage my bunions.
I just had some stuff to do with Stray and Bush, that's all.
Them lazy ass hood boys. Now you know they ain't good for nothing.
About so white and he's stepping dwarfs, mammy.
At the church, the pastor lets them hide out for the low price of $50 and a song performance at the day's sermon. You know, it's a crying shame when the local pastor has to be bribed to hide you from the high-profile gangster and a demonic hell elf. Ice-T shows up at the church and corners the boys, but when they trick him into cursing out the Leprechaun doesn't take that too kindly. After Ice-T's driver is killed, he takes off, and the boys manage to lock the Leprechaun in the pastor's safe.
What kind of voodoo shit you boys into?
Here's an even better question.
Why does Fontaine own douche?
The three head to the competition, leaving the pastor there to watch the safe. The Leprechaun calls his hypnotized slaves, and I have no idea when or where he got them. They just show up out of nowhere, as if the director just now decided that there was way too much testosterone in this thing. Hey, I know her. She's the pussy dancing chick in April Fools.
Jeez, I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that she was actually in April Fools or the fact that I actually recognized her from that movie. I really need to get a life.
Thanks to the flute, the boys win the tryouts for Vegas and are celebrating when the Leprechaun shows up asking for his flute back. And could someone in God's name please tell me why Butch has this constant village idiot look on his face? He's supposed to be the smartest one of the three, but yet he always looks like fucking baby Huey. Look at him. That's clearly the look of someone who had been dropped on their head multiple times during infancy. You can just see the hamster turning the wheels and getting caught in the momentum. Anyway, the Leprechaun takes over Stray's body and threatens to kill Butch if they don't hand over the flute. Post hands it over, and when the Leprechaun is about to leave them unharmed, Post loses his temper, and as punishment, he makes Stray shoot himself. And you're just gonna leave his body in an abandoned car in an alley?
What a fucking asshole!
Oh great. Is the movie really trying to make us feel sorry for these guys? Look, I've already developed my own little special feelings for them, and it ends like this.
Wasn't supposed to be like this. Who's gonna make the climb with the positive shit?
That was a long time ago.
So it's over? Stray died for nothing? There's some fucking stinking corpse in a shitty car to be found by some fucking wino?
You're the one who left him there, you fucktard!
Later, Post has this stupid dream of the Leprechaun visiting his grandmother, where she does a bunch of stupid fucked up shit because she's blind, and that's funny, right? Butch comes up with this plan to get the flute back by getting the Leprechaun to smoke some four-leaf clovers.
What?
Hey, movie. I'm the only one who gets to use sarcastic clips on this show.
Well, how are we supposed to find the leprechaun?
I was sneaking around down the Golden Parrot, man. The Leprechaun got a goddamn room upstairs. He got them zombie hoes hypnotizing people, taking them up to him every night.
Word? What for?
I think he fucking them to death.
No, that's just gross.
They decide the only way to get close to the leprechaun is to dress in drag, and let me just say I'm offended on behalf of cross-dressers everywhere. They didn't even put any effort into it. They just pretty much slapped on a dress, a wig, and called it a day. I mean, look at Pose. He looks like the Black China.
I guess that would make him Africa. Thank you very much, and good night, everyone. I'm here to leave. Show me to your waitress.
First, they have the Fly Girl smoke the clovers, breaking the spell the leprechaun has over them. Once they tell them where the leprechaun is, they trick him into smoking the clovers.
They say in the hood, you're never down unless you've the courage to go downtown.
Wouldn't it be funny if the clovers took 10 minutes to kick in and Post had to blow the leprechaun during that time? Boy, that would make for a really awkward elevator ride.
So, Postman, what it tastes like? Cause I'm thinking of leather. Fuck you, nigga. When they get downstairs, Ice-T is there and ends up killing Butch. Rather than work with Ice-T to stop the leprechaun, Post shoots him just in time to face the leprechaun by himself.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
It seems like the end for old Post when Ice-T hits the leprechaun from behind. The leprechaun kills Ice-T, causing him to throw the medallion in the air. The movie then cuts to Post on stage in Vegas.
I taught him everything he knows. Oh, yeah.
My God, out of all the Leprechaun movies, this one was the most vile, disgusting, deplorable horse snot thus far. From beginning to end, there is nothing redeemable about this film. Okay, the makeup effects are really good, but that's it. And just when you think it can't get any worse, they do this.
I come from the land of the Irish Spring. Dublin's the place where I learned my thing. From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood, I'm the man of green, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good.
Well, that is just too much for me to take. I have to write a letter to the makers of this film. That's right, dog. Tell him why you're mad. I just feared everything word. Tell him you're mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore. Where's my pen? Dear... Wait, who made this film? Trimark! Dear Trimarks, I found your movie, Leprechaun in the Hood, to be extremely distasteful and racist towards leprechauns. Oh, I'm Don Perignon saving you from getting ripped off. They are not ugly, deprived spawns of Satan. They are just annoying imps who show up in places they aren't wanted. Wait, that reminds me. Get the fuck out.
I come from the land of the Irish Spring. Dublin's the place where I learned my thing. From the Emerald Isle to your place in the hood, I'm the man of green, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good. Left in the hood, come to do no good. Blunt is dope, this place is hype. There's a lassie, she's just my type. I hate to resort so soon to marry. Haven't been late so long, it's tragic. I'm so bad, I'm good. Left in the hood, come to do no good. Left in the hood, when we're bad, we're good.
Are you fucking kidding me? Really?